I got a few tour dates to tell you about: Wallingford, Connecticut; Portland, Maine; Bangor, Maine; Moncton, Canada; Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll be back for the USC LSU football weekend; Oklahoma City, Northern Little Rock; Springfield, Missouri; Kansas City, Missouri; Sioux Falls, South Dakota; La Crosse, Wisconsin; Green Bay, Wisconsin; Moline, Illinois. You can get tickets for those at theovon.com/TOUR. Thank you so much for your support. Today's guest is a drummer for one of America's greatest rock and roll bands ever, called Mötley Crüe. You know it. And he also loves Japanese shrubbery. We're going to learn some things about this little cat. He spent years behind the drum kit, and he still gets it done. You know him, and I'm happy to get to. Today's guest is Mr. Tommy Lee.
Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my stories. Shine on me, and I will find a song I will sing it.
I haven't dude, I got an ear, like one of my ears I can't hear. I think there's something, like, I don't know what happened to it. It's just been getting, I'm at the age kind of, I feel like, where if something starts like breaking, you're like, am I going to go get it fixed, or am I just going to?
Dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm like, I have a reason for my shit,
Yeah.
breaking down slowly. But
Yeah, you just,
but I'm like, fuck it. Do I fix it or do I just leave it?
yeah.
I just say what a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
kind of fits in with your vibe too. You're like, I can't, yeah. Should Tommy Lee be able to hear at this point?
Probably not.
Does he still deserve all of his senses? That's what a lot of people would vote, probably,
Dude, that's hilarious.
But yeah, my shit's just like, I don't know what's going on. But then I'm like, yeah, do I go get this shit fixed? Or am I just like, this is the part of my life where one of my ears is gone, or one of my, I just can't hear anymore, out of one ear.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did something blow up, or just like lots of loud music, or?
No, I think just, I don't know. Could have just been listening to some chick's bullshit. I don't even know what happened to me, or just, yeah, I don't know. It just, and I just haven't had time. It's all good, man. It just is what it is, dude.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think it made some of my dreams kind of weird. I keep having this. Do you ever have any like recurring dreams?
No, it's the fucking weirdest thing. I don't really dream a lot.
Yeah.
My wife dreams all the time. Every morning she's like, "Oh my God, I had the craziest dream." And then she's like, "You don't dream." I'm like,
You lived one.
I just
You know what I'm saying?
I'm living it.
Maybe if you get to live a dream, it's like God's like, hey, we're not doing, you can't play both sides of the net,
That's awesome.
It could be.
It could be.
Because dreams, yeah, I think I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you got to live such a dream, man. Do you ever look at your life and you think like, did I do it well enough? Did I service the opportunity enough? Like, is there ever like some thoughts like that kind of?
Well, you're getting all heavy.
Or is that weird? I don't know.
I think mostly I walk around with a shitload of gratitude. I'm constantly pinching myself like, fuck, I still get to do this. I still get to rock the fuck out, go do this, go do that. Like I get to live, man. So I've just been really grateful lately because could not be here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and yeah, you guys definitely, yeah.
And I want a spaceship, man. I want to hang around long enough because I'm still pissed, dude. The year 2000, we were supposed to have fucking. Yeah. Where's my fucking my machine? I want to fucking just, dude, going to Theo's. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, you think at this point we'd be able to email people to each other or something, or like,
email people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or I think
dude.
like, cause
send it.
Yeah, just send it. Dude. Yeah. Like a DoorDash shows up and you're like, oh, you're 2 houses off, and you just forward them. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be pretty great, actually.
That would be.
But sometimes I wonder, like, if they had that travel where you could like warp or whatever, you know, like you could just go in a machine and then it sent, you know, you next thing you know, you're in Cedar Rapids or something. It was like, I wonder, like, would you get like, would some people show up in their fucking arms or like it's like, you know, there's like a glitch or whatever.
Something failed in the transmission. Is that what you're saying?
Like you have a show like that night in Des Moines and they
like, fuck.
No arms. Yeah, you're like, fuck, dude.
Send me back.
Yeah,
Let's try this again.
Yeah. And yeah, that would be the crazy part because sometimes you would just have to go do, like if it's during Christmas and the holidays are so busy and like, oh, you got the wrong arms and they like mix you up or whatever and you show up with like some big fucking BLM arms or whatever. You're like, oh shit, dude.
Dude.
You know? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Tommy Lee, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me, dude. This is fucking cool.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Crazy, dude. Just because, like, I mean, obviously, like so many people tell you all the time, just, you know, Dr. Feelgood, just so much of just like, I mean, my brother would beat me to you guys' music.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was the drum dude. I was a snare for my brother. And it was awesome, though, but it was loving, you know, it'd be like, brrr, you know.
Oh, rad.
But it was just, yeah, it was just so crazy. Like we used to get all the rocker magazines and like they'd always have like, you know, like the pictures in there look so cool and the stories would be so kind of vague, but somebody would be kind of bleeding or something, you know? Remember those magazines, dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
they're gone. They're gone.
Kegar, or no, what was one of them? Kagan? No, is that it?
Oh, Kerrang?
Kerrang, yeah.
Kerrang was the European version, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody got Kerrang in our neighborhood somehow, and we would...
Kerrang.
And then, what are some other ones that we got? That shit was so great, though.
Circus?
Yeah, Circus, dude.
Was another one.
Circus, yeah. Yeah, dude, it was so great when those came in.
Kerrang.
You guys are touring still.
Yeah, we're kind of finishing up. For the remainder of the summer, we're just doing some festivals here and there until I think September we finish up. But we're still finishing up that last stadium tour. But the summer is now just some festivals kind of assorted here and there, which are kind of fun, man. Like,
yeah.
It's different to how do I explain it? They're kind of like, you probably are familiar with this kind of like one-off stuff because you're doing comedy. You like fly in and do a show, come back, you know. Where on a tour you get on a bus and you know come fucking home for a year and a half.
Yeah.
So these weekend ones are fun. We just did one the last weekend, and literally left from Van Nuys, went to Minot, played the show, and was back 24 hours later. And it was just like, this is kind of cool too.
Yeah.
It's weird to kind of start up and stop like that.
Yeah.
But it is cool because you're in and out.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like there's times when it's like I'll be out on the road and I'll be like, God, I want to be home. But then I'll be home and I'll be like, I want to be out on the road. And then sometimes there gets to a point where it's like, I don't even know if I want to be home anymore.
Dude, that's the grass is always greener. If you're out on the road, you're like, fuck, man, I'd kill to sleep in my own bed. And then when you're at home, you're like, fuck, I want to get back out.
Yeah, you're like, my own bed
is
is my
never
wife
happy.
in it.
You're like,
I got to get out of here,
fuck,
dude.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's definitely...
you find it hard to relax? Do you like to just keep it moving?
Yeah, I want to keep going.
Yeah, I get that vibe from you. Like,
I want to keep going. Because I think you start to do some things, and you're like, oh, well, what else could I do? You know? And I don't think you know that until you do till some little opportunities come. You're like, oh, wow, this is possible. And you're like, well, what else could I do? What else am I capable of? Am I using my skills to the best, you know?
right. Trying to be better, man.
Yeah.
Trying to be better always. I get it.
What keeps you, how do you like relax these days? Like what kind of calms you out?
Dude, about like 7 or 8 years ago, I got into fucking bonsai, man. And that's been like a lifesaver. You know, it started out as just a fascination from all the times going to Japan. I'd always go to the Japanese gardens and be like, fuck, this is the most peaceful, beautiful shit I've ever seen in my life. How do I give me some. How do I
give me a couple grams of that?
Right,
Sorry,
dude.
yeah. It's kind of like nature by the gram.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I just started fucking watching YouTube videos on the art of it and the practice of it and how to do it. And I just went down a rabbit hole, and I found it to be the most relaxing, fulfilling, get me close to nature shit to like just even me out. Cause I'm like you too. I'm pretty fucking hyper. I don't really like to sit still much. But that was like, I found my thing, man.
Oh, wow. This is it?
Yeah.
I thought they were way smaller than that. That's you?
Yeah.
In the white shirt?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I thought that was a lesbian. No offense, dude.
Yeah.
I know a lesbian, but yeah, I thought, I was like, holy, sorry, bro. I was like looking for you, dude. Oh, that's awesome. And this one came with real
This is
Asian
this is in Nashville, right outside of Nashville. That's at Bjorn's nursery.
Oh, wow.
He's now moved on to Japan, but yeah, that's kind of that's on the large size bonsai.
Yeah.
There's much. I mean, there's little guys, and
Damn.
medium, large.
So what is it?
all
Does
over
it
the
feel?
place.
Because it almost looks like right there, like it's almost like a god, like you're a god over this little. It's like that's what it looks like right there. Because I never realized how it looks like a whole big tree, just compact, huh?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, people go up into the mountains and they'll dig out, 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old trees and bring them back, cut them down, cut them all back, and put them in a small pot and just kind of start over. And that's years and years of work.
Really?
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of work to get a bonsai to really grow.
Yeah, to looking like that, a lot of years.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of, yeah, you're right. It's a project, and you're calling it godlike, but like it's, you're putting in a ton of love and your time and everything into this tree that you're, it's like a person almost.
Oh yeah, I bet.
There's a lot more gratification from just it being a tree.
Yeah.
For me, like I just love all that, man.
Really?
I got I think I'm at around 43 trees now. Like I'm fucking obsessed.
Damn. Yeah. So you're an addict, really?
Yeah. I'm an addict. Yeah.
And do you keep them inside, or where do you keep them at?
I bring them inside and enjoy them, like when the sun goes down.
Damn, bro.
But most trees, people, that's the first thing the mistake they make. I don't know if you're driving around, you see the guy by the side of the road in a van selling those little bonsais. You ever see that shit driving to the beach or something?
Oh yeah, if you're heading towards Malibu or something on PCH.
Yeah. Well, the first thing people do is go like, oh yeah, I got to get one. I want a bonsai. And they put it inside. And they kill all the trees. That's the dude.
Yeah.
These are these are junipers and pines and shit like that. They don't grow indoors.
Oh,
But
so
these guys don't tell people that. I mean, there's very few that will grow inside. Some of the ficus but that very few. Most bonsai trees, specimens go outside.
So it says right here, the practice of bonsai development incorporates a number of techniques either unique to bonsai or are used in other forms of cultivation. Like, so you trim the leaves. Like, yeah, what all the things you do to them?
Yeah, you're constantly pruning, trimming, fertilizing, wiring. Like you take the, different gauge wire, and you're telling the branches where to go. Styling the tree all out with. It's you're sort of dictating how this thing's gonna, your vision of how the tree will look its best.
And is there a certain time when you go do it, Tommy, or is it just kind of like you're like, I'm feeling this would be something to do today? Like, how much of a responsibility is it as an owner?
It's daily, man. It's like it's like it's just part of the program. I'll wake up and like rip some coffees and cigarettes, and then I go out and talk to the trees and chill out for a while. Kind of get the day started right, man.
Oh, for sure, bro. You're a grower and a shower, dude. That's what's crazy, bro. I can't even believe that. Wow. That's fascinating.
You'd love it, man. I
bet
don't know
I
if you like tripping out and just creating shit, but
yeah,
if you like trees and you like creating,
I love being creative. And the wild thing is, once life gets busy, it's hard to be as creative. It's hard to like do as much. It's hard to be as creative, I feel like. Did you ever feel like that with touring and stuff? It's like, because I can only imagine for you guys. I mean, it seemed like it was kind of once you like launched, it was just like a brush fire, huh? With your band.
Yeah, like fuck, man, since kind of nonstop.
Yeah,
since I mean, you're always fucking doing something. If you're not touring, you're in the studio making the music. If you're not making the music, you're taking a break to start a new record, or you're always doing shit. So
was there choices
I don't know what the fuck I'm getting at, but
it's all right. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's okay, man. What's one of the hardest parts about success as a group? Did you find kind of, because success as an individual, kind of like you have partners and you have teammates and you have people that support you.
Sure.
But like as a group, it's like it's almost like you divided by 4. So or by however many people are in your band. So it's like fuck. Yeah. It just seems like it'd be so hard to navigate to keep everything going to maintain the success.
That's you're 100% right, man. Like anytime there's more people other than yourself involved, balancing, for 3 other guys and making that work is really rare, man. Really, really rare, and it's not easy. And somehow we've managed to fucking keep it together. Like there's only a handful of bands that totally that are still doing it.
Oh, yeah.
All of our peers just fell off here, fell off there, and like that's what I was saying. I'm like just really grateful because that kind of shit doesn't really happen all the time. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm just.
Were you kind of the glue in it? Do you feel like were you kind of the peacekeeper? Like, what was your kind of role? Do you feel like, or were you more like part of the problem, or or what I'm saying? Like, because you could be one or the other, and some days it's day to day. It's like some days I know it's like okay, today I'm part of the solution, and today I'm part of the problem.
Yeah, dude, I'm absolutely both. Yeah. Absolutely both. But you got to have that, right?
I guess I don't know. Some people are good at just being part of the solution. I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably the better way.
Yeah.
But
I just don't know if I think
that's kind of boring though.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine that you guys survived that much. Because so many bands just disappeared. So many of them, singers died. Like, even like Stone Temple Pilots, like Scott Weiland, like when I was growing up, like that was a crazy dude.
Yes.
That sound was just something else.
Dude, the best. I loved STP.
Did you ever did you guys ever tour with them or no?
We never toured with them, but we were on a couple of festivals with them.
Yeah.
That's what kind of where everyone meets up when you're on festivals.
Yeah.
And it's like the Pumpkins, Mötley Crüe, STP, fucking Van Halen. Like, you know what I mean? That's where everybody links up and you're all.
That's fun.
The festivals are fun, man.
Yeah. Because otherwise you're just kind of by yourself, I mean, you're with your band, at least with you're with your like coworkers and your bandmates, but yeah, it's kind of people think that there's like everybody always hangs out together, and it just doesn't get to happen like that a lot.
No, pretty much only festivals. When you're out touring with another band, it's just you guys.
Yeah,
and,
or Christmas parties. You ever throw any sick Christmas parties? Did you ever have a party? Some people have like this is the time of year I throw a fucking party every year and it rocks.
Oh, whoa. I mean, I've thrown some parties, but nothing like
Every year.
like this is the one. Do you do that?
No.
No ragers?
Oh, I mean, a lot of times I would just end up getting drugs and then doing them by myself at home.
That's the best.
Yeah. It was like the scariest and the best though. And it was like I would like rip some cocaine and I'd be like, all right, man, I'm gonna get my shit together. Things are gonna be different. And then I would just walk in the other room and it was like, I gotta go check on that cocaine, and I would go back.
Just one more before I go to sleep.
Yes.
And yeah.
That's the craziest, dude.
Oh, dude.
The hardest thing to do is hide your cocaine in the other room, dude.
Yeah.
And I would try to hide my cocaine from myself, dude. I remember there would be times I would even blindfold myself, right? And
Get out of here.
yeah, walk around my apartment like this, right? With the cocaine in my hand and then kind of throw it somewhere, right? Or like, and sometimes I would get dizzy and then just throw it like that while I was spinning.
So you don't know where it went?
Yeah. And then, dude, 7 minutes later, dude, where the fuck? Oh, I would have moved everything from one side to the other. Like, just fucking, And you're in an apartment, so you'd have to move everything so quietly, dude. And when you're high on cocaine, any sound is the loudest.
So loud.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
Because I think you don't want to not hear maybe some cocaine in the distance. You're like, holy shit, was that some cocaine? You know? But then it's like my skin starts getting warm and it feels like my heart is like, I don't know if we're gonna keep beating or not. And you're like, all right, hold on, let's calm down a little bit, you know? Or let's write a will. Did you ever write a will or anything like that?
No, that's pretty heavy, dude.
Yeah, I guess. Even when I was dying, I guess I was kind of a chatty Cathy or whatever. But yeah, I would fucking write a will. Dude, I've written probably, 16, 17 wills over the years.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Oh, sad. Because I would feel bad, you know, if somebody found me or whatever. I'd want them to, you know.
Oh, you have it all
kind of pinned out, like, hey, sorry. You know, my bad, I would start with usually or something like that. Like, I don't know, like, because you wanted to ease them into it, you know?
Oh my God, dude. Did you when you're
because we had the same sober date at one time. You may not even remember it. I remember I went to a meeting one time. This is probably about 4 years ago, and it was at a house meeting in Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
and nice guy. It would let people use his home even if he wasn't there, and we had the same. I want to say it was like October 17th or something, but I could be totally wrong. And then I lost that at some point.
Yeah, and I did too.
Okay. All
right. You know what, dude? Here's the problem.
Yeah. Tell me what it is.
Here's the problem. And maybe this is true for you. Right when I get to a fucking year, I'm so excited that I fucking did something for a year that I want to celebrate.
Yeah.
And so I only make it a year every fucking time because I'm so pumped. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I party. And then I'm like, fuck, every time, dude.
And you have long arms, so I bet raising your hand in the meeting sucks the most, dude. If you have like short arms, like people are like, oh, I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
But you fucking throw that fucking giraffe up there and people are like, God.
Oh, dude.
It is kind of messed up though, because there is that level of excitement at hitting 1 year that makes you just want to fucking rearrange somebody's fucking asshole, you know?
Yes. Yeah, you want to fucking celebrate because you actually did something really good.
Yeah.
You know, you just fucking, I don't know. You're proud.
Yeah.
You want to celebrate.
You're proud.
Fuck.
What, do you remember the first line of cocaine you ever did or no?
A what?
You remember the first time you ever did cocaine or no?
The very first time I did. Fuck. No.
Wow.
I don't. I remember the first time I did acid, but I don't remember the first time I did cocaine.
Yeah, I can't imagine not remembering it, but that's awesome that you don't. And you probably should, I think people sometimes probably look at you and be like, that dude, no way that dude remembers the first time he did cocaine. You know?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember, dude. I was in Tucson, and this dude who used to bike to work all the time, right? He was in his 40s, and that was a dead giveaway that he did a lot of cocaine. My buddy Dennis, he was a busboy like me, which was also a dead giveaway that this dude was obviously using his money and extracurriculars, dude. And he would get all coked out and bike to work in the desert. And I'm like, this dude's a fucking animal, you know? And he had severe sunburn all the time.
Whoa.
And yeah, and he took me to a party, and it wasn't a party, it was just two guys doing cocaine upstairs somewhere at a apartment complex. And and I walked in, and this dude comes up from doing some cocaine, and he only had one eye, I remember. And I was like, I thought, like, in my head, I was like, oh, fuck, I wonder if he, like, hit it so hard it just, like, sucked his eye back into his head. Like, that's where part of my brain was, and I was kind of scared, and I was, like, young, and they were all older. But then, yeah, we started doing some cocaine, and the guy had a bunch of free oranges there because he, I guess they had some oranges nearby or something. Oh. And, yeah, I remember eating oranges and doing some blow, and then, yeah,
wild
catching the
combo.
bus home. Yeah, so obviously pretty sad. Yeah. And you'd think God would be like, hey, this is such a lame experience. You're not going to want to do this again. But then it just, like, I don't know. There was times, I don't want to romanticize it too much because I don't want somebody going out there and just getting rid of their family right now. But it's like...
yeah, there's some kid out there right now gathering oranges.
Yeah.
I got to do this.
Things are going to change. But yeah, then it just like, sometimes it was fun. I mean, if you were involved in like sex or hooking up with women, it just added excitement. It had like a dangerous element, you know? That kind of shit was fun. There's some famous comedy duos out there that really get it done. I'm talking about Spade and Farley, Key and Peele, Siegfried and Roy's, all of them. But what about the perfect duo when it comes to building your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify is there to help you grow. You know, we had a moment in our business where we'd been selling T-shirts out of a basement near Akron, and things had to change, and that was great, but we just had to take another step, and Shopify helped. It was a breakthrough for us, and we got to the next level with our store, and now we're able to complete orders of things that people want in a timely manner. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Theo, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/THEO now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Theo, all lowercase. Did you ever find subscriptions that you forgot about or that you paid twice for and didn't realize it? I had, I got caught up with an outfit of every month they send you an umbrella. It was umbrella something, you know, hella umbrellas or something. Next thing I got so many umbrellas, you know, just, God, I'll never get wet, but I just didn't need that many. Thankfully, Rocket Money helped me cancel the subscription. Otherwise it would have been so time consuming, that's for sure. How much do you think you're paying in subscriptions every month? The answer is probably more than you think. Over 74% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. I definitely did. Thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer wasting money on the ones that I forgot about. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. You don't need them umbrellas. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/Theo. That's right. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions. Just go to rocketmoney.com/THEO. rocketmoney.com/Theo. Yeah, what about LSD, man? What was the first time you ever did it?
The first time I ever did it, I was fucking 13.
Damn.
I know. I know.
Sorry, but that's crazy.
Yeah. And
Who had it?
this girl that from my school, she had it. And fuck, what a fucking trip, man. That shit was wild.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And you immediately you do all the shit that you heard you're not supposed to do. Like, dude, whatever you do, don't look in the mirror.
Right.
Where's the mirror?
Yeah.
And we're like, doing all the dumb shit.
Yeah. But watching your skin fucking kind of breathe a little bit, that shit was always pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. I remember fucking this. It's a long story, but towards the end of the night, I had like you remember that classic Farrah Fawcett poster with
the red
big nipples ripping through her bathing suit.
Yeah.
It's a classic Farrah Fawcett poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, dude.
God, boy.
Yeah, that was on my wall by the side of my bed, and I just remember looking over at that, and just I couldn't figure out like those how are those nipples that fucking hard? They're like sausages. And I just stared at them. I don't know why.
Yeah, those are
obsessed.
Those fucking NASA hats.
Yeah, look.
I mean, those bitches are fucking. Those things are taking the turkey's done, brother. God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Like, was there a point where you started? Because once you become like as famous as you guys have become in your lives, you get to meet all the hottest chicks, dude.
Yeah, you kind of do.
And was that weird? Like, if you get to meet the hottest chicks, and you're like, holy shit, these are the hottest chicks.
Yeah. It's weird.
Because it's definitely, I can easily tell you what it's like not getting to meet those chicks, right? Like, I can meet some chicks, right? I'll meet but if you're like, dang, that's the hottest chick, And then you're just there talking to them, That had to be crazy. Or were you good with chicks even early on in your life?
Not really. Not really. It's kind of like more like lonery. Like I'm just like, I couldn't wait to get out of school and go home and play my drums in the garage.
Oh, okay. Even if it was by yourself.
Yeah. Like I wasn't like really chasing skirt,
Yeah.
Yeah. Until later.
What about your first kiss? Do you even remember it or no?
I do, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about this, but it was the most romantic, at least in my eyes.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't even know. It was this little girl down the street. We used to play all the time. We were friends. I think I was probably 5.
Oh, damn, you're going to say 15.
No, I was
God, I'm a fucking late bloomer, dude.
Yeah, dude.
5?
Whoa, loner boy. Yeah, like 5. And we were playing like hide and seek or something in the front yard. And we I was looking for her, and she was around behind these bushes. And these bushes, they had a bunch of these little red berries on there. And I don't know what the fuck came over me. I was like, I picked a berry and I put it, I said, let's kiss. And I put the berry in between our lips. Yeah. And I don't know what that was supposed to signify or what that meant, but I don't know. I grabbed a berry and I just thought it would be the coolest thing ever to put a berry between our lips.
And she did it.
And we did it. And I'll never forget that shit for the rest of my life.
Kind of romantic, really.
It's weird.
Yeah, definitely weird,
but
dude.
In my eyes, it was like I'd grown up. I was like, whoa. I just did it.
Yeah.
I did the thing.
On to the next thing.
Yeah, like I don't know what the berries was supposed to.
I think it's also it's kind of a bait thing. It could be like the apple from like the Bible or something. You know, who knows?
Yeah,
you don't know what little fables get in your head. It could have been like from that thing where they got the two animals eating the spaghetti or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Or it could have been like, for all I know, maybe there was some danger in there. Like, this is poisonous.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of Romeo and Juliet.
But we're going to pull this off. Like, we're above the poison. I don't know. Like,
let's take a risk here together.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
You in?
Here's a 5 milligram berry.
Let's go.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, maybe
Next
that's
thing you know, they find, like,
maybe that's where my mind was, because there had
kind
to
of a romantic. You think growing up a little bit,
full on, dude, just a sucker
for a woman that showed you attention, kind of thing.
Well, just a sucker for like surprise, for just
romance,
the chase, sure,
yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember seeing a girl one time for the first time. I mean, I'd seen my sisters, but they were kind of whatever, But I remember just like I was on like, what was a vacation or something, but somebody had driven us somewhere. And I remember
you were with your sisters?
No, I'd seen my sisters or whatever, but it never, I'd never had any like, I'd never looked at them obviously like as girls, I guess, really.
Oh yeah.
But
they're more like your bros.
Yeah, they're just like my brothers with like tits that I'll never see, which is fine.
Dude.
Which is fine because that's how God wants it, I mean, if God wanted you to see your sister's tits, he'd have made them your cousin. That's what my uncle used to say all the time, but he was a fucking weirdo, and he's going to be, I mean, I don't know if he's doing fine or whatever. But I remember, dude, I went to Dallas or Houston or somewhere. I don't know. It might have just been across town, but I went by this river, and I was just getting something from this, picking up rocks or just doing some things that kids do or something, trying to step on a tadpole. And I looked over, and there was like a girl there. And her family might have been like 20 feet away. I don't know. But in my mind, it was just me and her. And we was like, yeah. And I was like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I went into some negative place, but it was just magical, man. It was the first time I'd just seen like a girl. And then when I got a little older, or my baby.
Did you kiss this girl or no?
No, I just looked at her.
You were just like, oh my God.
Wow, what is it? Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it felt like like someone who was like Christopher Columbus, and I just landed on a new land. It was like I was like, oh, this is so different looking at her.
Yeah.
What is this? Where am I? And then my babysitter gave me a ride to summer camp one time. This was like when I was probably 10 or 11, and she reached over and put the seatbelt on me, and it was like the first time I'd had like a woman kind of like, I think, caringly do something for me, it felt like. And she turned on Bon Jovi. I was like, I just wanted her to play Bon Jovi a million times. And I kept taking my seatbelt off, and she would put it back on. And I was like, this is fucking living.
My seatbelt came off
Yeah,
again.
dude. Oh, every time.
Just put your hand near my dick.
Just,
again, please. Bump up against it. I love it, dude.
That was pretty. So yeah, some of that stuff, like, yeah, all that young, I loved all of that energy, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to think of like, what other skills did you have before you started playing tunes and stuff?
Wait. I want to know about your first kiss.
Okay, my first kiss, dude, somebody, they had this girl in our neighborhood that had kind of a bit of a chipped tooth, kind of. She looked kind of like Lloyd Christmas, remember from that movie?
I don't know.
Like, there he is right there, Lloyd Christmas.
Okay.
She had a little bit of that, right?
No way, dude.
Like, he's got a real pitch. She
a full split?
No, she's got kind of a sandwich. No, zoom in more on that grill piece there, Daddy. See how it's kind of got that sand wedge going?
The notch out?
Yeah. She had
it.
a little bit more of a pitching wedge. It was a little bit more there than Jim Carrey has here. But some kids locked us like in a room and made us kiss each other.
Wait. Some kids locked you two in a room
and said, you guys better fucking kiss each other or you're not coming out.
Oh,
and I think
whoa.
one of them called us or whatever. I was like, whoa.
What?
At least hold on, dude. Well, all right, let us figure it out a little.
Yeah.
But it was just fucking,
Whoa.
just older mean kids during the summer, just bored,
Oh no! So this is a bad experience.
Oh, it was kind of bad. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It was kind of bad. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
And then I think after that, oh, dude, I never thought about it. Yeah, after that, I was always so nervous around. I was like super nervous around them.
Oh whoa!
But you figure it out, and that's part of your deal.
Yeah.
You figure it out, and that's part of your deal. Yeah. Was it hard for you to like be in love since your life was going that fast? Like, what was that like?
Difficult, because I just always say like just long distance love is just it's extremely fucking difficult to keep a relationship when you're constantly fucking going. It's nearly impossible. Like to be successful at it for a few years here and a few years there. Pretty rare.
Did you have any of your marriage? Because you've been married a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any that you felt like you had to go back and make an amends to or something like that? Are you still on good speaking terms with your ex-wives and stuff, or is it?
Yeah, well, I'm cool with all of them. We're cool. It's all good.
Did any of it happen so fast? You're like, gee, I don't even know what happened. Because I can only imagine this that your life, like a lot of it just felt like it went so, because it just, things get going fast. Like my life sometimes gets a little fast. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Yeah. Shit flies, man. When you're spending most of your time just hanging on, you're like, dude, fuck, slow down. What is happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it, what were your parents like? Were they pretty proud of you and stuff? Or what was that kind of relationship like with them? Was it weird becoming famous and stuff? And then like,
you know what? They were super, super supportive. I guess, I'm really lucky. Both of them were extremely fucking supportive. Go ahead.
No, I think, because I think sometimes it's like, I don't know, sometimes there's a weird thing about fame where it's like, or popularity, where it's like, you almost feel like you don't belong to you or anyone anymore a little bit. Like, does that make any sense to you? Like, there's so much of you out there that you just belong to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I see.
Fuck, man, we should have never talked. Neither one of us knows what we're saying. Damn, dude.
Those guys are on some other shit, bro. They'll rewind and catch up later.
Yeah.
Don't be the mustard, catch up.
Dude. Bro, that's the fucking dumbest joke. That's awesome. I love that one. Don't be the mustard, catch up. Dude, my favorite joke I ever heard is, what's the last thing you want to hear when you're giving a blowjob to Willie Nelson?
Uh-oh.
I'm not Willie Nelson.
Oh, dude.
That'd be the fucking worst.
What
dude.
the fuck?
That'd be the worst to be giving a blowjob to Willie fucking Nelson, bro.
Dude.
And he's like, I'm not Willie Nelson. You're like, who the fuck are you, dude?
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, dude.
Dude, what did I read somewhere that you used to do ballerining when you were young. Did you? Is that true?
Yeah, dude.
Do you remember it?
Tap dancing and ballet. I do remember it. And I mean, the shit was cool, like
Tap dance is still pretty fucking cool, I think.
Tap dancing was fucking rad because you're essentially making fucking beats.
Yeah, you're basically drumming with your feet.
It's rhythmic and it was right up my alley. I loved it. And then my sister was taking ballet, and I went one time, and I was like, and it's fucking loaded with fucking just beautiful girls, and immediately I'm like, oh, I want to do this.
Yeah.
So I dove right into both tap dancing and ballet, and then that day happened when, it was like time for the big recital, and your picture's in the paper, the local paper, and I'm in fucking tights dancing with this beautiful girl.
But nobody saw that.
And the next day at school, man, it was just like, dude, what are you, a fat? Like, what the fuck? And I quit. I quit dancing the fucking next day. I was just like, I couldn't handle the peer pressure.
Yeah.
But I'm like, wait a second. All my friends at school are calling me,
But I got a chick.
fucking gay. But I'm like, you all are fucking spanking each other in the locker room and whipping each other with towels. Like, I don't know where you're getting the gay shit from because I'm here with these girls. This is what's happening over here. Fuck you guys. I can't believe I quit.
See, I
let them
dictate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so many kids do.
But I couldn't handle the peer pressure, man.
Dude, if you'd have done ballet with a dip in though, they would have fucking came around, I bet. That would have been it, dude. If you'd have put a fucking big third baseman's chew in your mouth, dude, they'd have been like, this motherfucker's rocking, dude.
That's what I should have done.
It is so true. Yeah, it was like so much was dictated by what the neighborhood kids felt, man.
Yeah.
And the easiest thing for somebody to do is to call you a bitch, call you a call you a pussy, just something to like kind of shut you down.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy. That's how so much of art like gets kind of really stymied. But I think in your condition, it seems like that, like the rhythm found a way out of your fucking body. It was like, oh, it's got to come out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, man.
It's like it's gonna come out of my hands or my wiener eventually too. Because that thing even had a pay-per-view. But dude, I loved this, bro. When I was a kid, you know what I used to watch, dude? I won't even lie about it. Shirley Temple movies, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you the craziest story, dude. I went in, it was like one of the first auditions I ever got when I got to LA. They're like, all right, you need to sing a song for us, dude. And
no way.
I swear to God, bro. And I think I'd just been on something where I've been watching some fucking S Temple, dude. And
dude, I gotta see this.
oh no,
You're like, no.
And I sang some song from something she did, and these people looked at me like, God, this is just something's uncomfortable here. Even they were like liberal probably, and they were all closeted or re-closeted or whatever. It'd been like, they were probably, whatever sexual.
It was an audition, right?
Yeah, and they're just like, we need you to sing now.
Oh, dude.
And I just sang a damn Shirley Temple song, dude.
Oh, no fucking way. What the hell were you auditioning for?
Fuck
if they're wanting you to sing.
And fuck them, bro. That's what y'all get, bro. Y'all don't want to fuck with some real shit. Y'all ain't getting any more of it, dog.
Dude.
So that's that, dude. But so you went in there, you think also to meet the ladies, huh?
Oh, hands down. Hands down. I went in and watched my sister. And in her class, I was just like, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Why am I not here?
Yeah.
I want to be doing this.
yeah, dude. Oh, that's the best, man.
Yeah.
What about your first time having sex? Do you ever remember it or no?
First, yes. Oh, yeah.
Was it exciting or scary, do you think?
It was both. It was everything, like all kinds of crazy shit.
Was it a surprise or was it planned?
Going down for the first time. I guess it was kind of planned.
Yeah.
It was with my next door neighbor.
Yeah, damn, dude, you didn't even.
Brenda.
You couldn't walk down the street without somebody trying to fuck you, huh?
Oh my God.
God, dude.
Brenda.
Wow.
Yeah. I can say the first name, right?
Totally, dude.
Yeah. And dude, and it was we're talking about my sister earlier, my sister's best friend, like best friend. I bring Brenda into, my dad built a room inside,
Like a bomb shelter or something?
of the garage, like a soundproof room where I could play drums.
Really?
And not like bum him out.
Yeah, totally.
So I had this like little like box inside the garage, a little soundproof room, and it was like my fucking fort,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, I really like this chick. I want to fucking bang this girl, so I brought her into my spot,
Yeah.
and turned the lights out,
out completely? Was it completely dark?
Yeah.
Wow.
Completely dark. I don't know why,
Gosh, man.
but
It's adventurous.
yeah. And we're fucking going at it. You know, there's all that weird shit that's happening. You're like, whoa, this feels crazy. Whoa, what's
happening?
going on? She's, you know, all the feelings are going. And my fucking sister walks in, and I'm fucking her best friend, and she just goes, ah, and she runs and tells my mom and my parents, and
Did they come in the room then?
Everybody's in trouble. We get put on restriction. We're not allowed to see each other. It was a great and terrible experience.
Because Romeo and Juliet almost, because you couldn't see each other anymore.
Yeah, and we could see each other from our bedrooms. No. And I'd just be like, hey, hey.
I'm a dreamer.
Yeah, dude.
That song comes in.
It's, I swear, out of a fucking movie.
Home, sweet home. It literally just came into my just seeing the kids just waving. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Gosh.
Yeah, kind of. It was both. It was all of it.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first?
Yeah, dude. I got caught into some bullshit in town, and the first time I tried to get a BJ, right? So there was this girl who was doing BJs, right?
Whoa.
And she was like the funniest girl in town. Like she always made me laugh and stuff like that. And she and I liked each other.
Oh, cool.
And then, but she had like seen somebody else or something, and then she had started doing BJs, and I was like, and then she liked me, and I was like, oh my God, dude, what if I'm the guy who like gets a BJ amongst our people? Whatever. It's like, I just don't even know if I can handle that. Like people being like, yeah, it was the BJ or whatever. Oh, you're getting fucking BJs now, you little pussy. Just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking,
yeah.
Like you just can never win with humans, right? And so
people suck.
Oh, it's unbelievable, huh? And so I remember like it was some girl's birthday party. And we had planned to go meet behind a tree, right? And so she went over there, and the tree she picked, it was a pretty narrow tree, right? And so I was gonna receive the BJ right behind the tree, right? So we go back there, we're kind of talking, and it's fucking so like all my fucking blood is literally like, it's kind of hiding from my penis because my blood's like, when do we go? Send us in, you know? And I'm just like, stay up here. We got to talk. We're good, you know?
Dude.
And I'm like scoping things out, and there's like a dog like fucking in the distance, just under a lamplight or whatever. And there's some kids you can hear playing games, and it's a birthday. And then she just starts BJing me, dude. And I'm like, and I'm so nervous, bro. Because I always would get super nervous around women when I was young.
Yeah.
And then the girl's mom comes out.
Oh, no.
And the tree wasn't that wide. And I could just imagine, I could see what the mom was seeing. She was seeing like me kind of standing like this. And the girl like low, but then like, the tree was kind of blocking like the actual act.
Oh, boy.
And I just remember putting my fucking hands up like this. And just looking at the mom, like I didn't have anything to do, like trying to be like, I don't have anything to do with it.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
I'm not doing anything.
Because I do like, these are the only two hands she could see. So I was like, but it was that third hand, brother, that party hand, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
now,
then
had you had sex?
No.
Before? This is your first time.
Yeah.
First sexual
real encounter, dude. I touched a girl's tits in the movies one time watching that movie Pumpkinhead. Remember that scary movie?
No.
It was called Pumpkinhead. It was real scary.
Oh, boy.
And I touched a girl's breast, and she had very hard breasts. She always kind of built like a fella, really, but pretty cute. And dude, some kid in Pumpkinhead got a hand job. Part of it ejaculated onto my fucking arm. This kid, Chad, when I was a kid. Forgot about that.
No way.
Yeah. And he died in a car accident years later. Oh.
What the hell?
He was driving, dude. He was changing a CD out of his CD player. He put a CD into his mouth to put the other one in.
Yeah.
And he fucking hit something, and it just like...
No fucking way.
Forgot all about that, man. It was crazy.
Whoa.
But then I ended up having sex behind a bowling alley in our town, like a couple years after that, like 3 or 4 years later.
What happened?
Me and this girl, just like she had been having sex and stuff, and I was like wanted to have sex or whatever, and so we just tried to find a place we could meet up that was like near where we lived, and we went back behind this bowling alley called Tiffany Lanes, and it's closed for renovations right now. But
How do you know that?
Because I was there not long ago.
Oh shit!
And my buddies and Mary said
Return to the scene of the crime, dude.
He said they're remodeling it. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go. Right
Tiffany
there.
Lanes.
Look at the Google reviews. Go to Google reviews on there. Tiffany Lanes. There you go, dude.
In Louisiana?
Yeah, pretty awesome, dude.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, I'm here because of Theo Von, who lost something precious at this bowling alley so long ago.
Oh my God, dude.
But that's kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm excited that they are redoing it. I'll go back, you know what I'm saying? But yes, kids were throwing rocks at us and stuff too, dude. It was crazy.
Wow.
And so yeah, it was hard to keep an erection with like rocks coming, like or rocks, hitting off the sheet metal and stuff like that. But I was just so young that nothing could stop you,
Yeah.
And then I remember, I went into some girl's bedroom in my neighborhood, and she seemed like an adult because she smoked cigarettes, and she seemed like she was 40. She was 1 year older, but just because she smoked and she smelled like cigarettes, I was like,
older woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
oh shit.
and that was and then but right when we started to hook up, I was so nervous I couldn't get an erection, and then her mom thankfully came and busted in on us.
Oh geez. Oh.
And
she saved it.
Oh, I was like, this has got to stop. I just yelled. I said what the mom was going to say. I thought maybe if I said what she was going to say, like it would adjust the dynamic or whatever, I was like, this has got to stop. I was like, I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's where I was at,
Oh my God.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. If you want to be as hard as the summer day is long, baby, then get a Blue Chew in your mouth and start nibbling, daddy. Get that lift in you, baby. I'll crack open a gender reveal pinata with this thing, baby. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra for a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form. That's right, the best part. The chewable tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. I like them. I take them. And it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office. You're sitting in there just, how am I going to tell him? How am I going to say? Wiener down, baby. That's right. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at bluechew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code Theo at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code Theo, to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Dude.
I heard somewhere, and you can deny this, but and it doesn't matter either, but that you would go on dates with women, you would get paid to go on dates with women.
Yes.
Was that a real thing that happened in your life?
Yes.
And do you have to have like an overseer for that, like a pimp or something for it?
There was this lady that was in our apartment complex. She was like a madame.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
dude.
and she's running, her thing, and get paid to go out with these older women and just sit there and have dinner with them, or if they wanted to fuck, do that too. Did that for about a year or two.
Was there good money in it?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And that was in LA?
I was a hooker.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
A male escort?
I don't know. Hooker's
what
better,
the fuck's
I think.
the dip? Yeah.
Hooker sounds like you don't have insurance, but you're still going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Male escort sounds like you're at least applying for some sort of like government aid with it. I feel like. The one may refer to as a male escort gigolo. It says refer to a male escort gigolo, implying
gigolo.
female customers, rent boy, hustler. Do you remember any of the dates or not?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Was it embarrassing or were you prideful about it, kind of?
Well, and you know, if the lady was, you know, if the lady was like an older lady where you're like, whoa, I hope this is just dinner, you know,
Yeah.
you're stoked.
Right. You're like, oh, you like
You're
start
like,
coughing a little
okay.
or.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have dinner and drinks and just entertain her.
Yeah. Say my
that-
wiener's broken or something.
And that's it. You know, yeah, you'd get stoked when that would happen.
But sometimes they wanted more.
Yeah, and sometimes they wanted more, and you're like, oh man, that part's not fun. Because, I don't know, like fucking when you're not into it,
It's horrible.
Is a weird thing.
Yeah, it's like kind of like when you have to dance at a wedding, but you know they're going to get divorced or whatever.
Oh, dude.
You're like, oh. All right, I'll go out there. One song.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. That's tough.
Oh my God, dude.
Fuck, man. Sometimes did you get some hot chicks though?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, dude. One time there was a casting director and I invited her to see a comedy show, right? And so, because I was like, oh, she's going to maybe show. But she was also really cool. We kind of hit it off. So we were kind of like friends. But there wasn't the place I invited to, I had the night wrong. And so she came anyway. And then so we're just, she's like, we walk upstairs to where the show is going to be. It was over on La Cienega or La Brea, room 5, this place is called. And it's there's not there. And I'm like, what? She came and I was like, well, let me at least get you dinner, you know? And so we sit downstairs, we're eating. She gives me like half of a weed cookie. I'd never had a weed cookie before. So I ate it. And like 20 minutes later, dude, I didn't know. I didn't know if this was my wife. I didn't know who this person was. I was like, am I fucking married? And we're out to dinner right now and it's our anniversary. I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Wow.
And I tried to kiss her.
What's that?
I tried to kiss her, you know, like I'm having a beautiful time with you tonight or something. She's like, what in the fuck is going on?
Oh my God.
I'm like, fuck, dude. Not your wife.
Whoa.
Ugh, that was horrible, bro. And then I laid in my bed for 2 days. I missed my birthday. Because I was so high, dude.
Jesus.
Ugh, that was bad.
Oh my God, dude.
When y'all started traveling and getting drugs and stuff, was it hard to have sex on drugs though? Like, I don't see how you could do drugs and screw, you know?
Yeah, I was like with you said earlier, I'd end up just going back to my room, my hotel room, mostly by myself.
Really?
As soon as you start fucking doing cocaine, I'm like, I'd rather just party with me tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to listen to any bullshit. I don't have to lie. Just me and you are we're gonna go really fast in this room and hang out.
Yeah. You do that a lot.
The second, I'd rather just be by myself.
Yeah.
And
Wonder what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would get real self-conscious if I was doing coke around other people too, I think. It wasn't fun that much for me.
Oh.
Because I knew I just wanted to do more coke. I didn't really want to hear about whatever was happening with your life that much.
Yeah. And we call it lying powder.
Yeah.
Because let's get together and fucking sit around and lie to each other for a couple hours. Why not? You know, like, you know, you're sitting there and you're doing blow with a bunch of people, and all of a sudden you're making all these plans. Yeah, tomorrow, man, we're gonna go on the fucking lake. We're gonna fucking
kayak,
wakeboard, and fuck whatever. And it never happens.
Never.
You just, you know. Yeah, so I don't want to get together and just lie to each other. I'd rather just go back to my room and fuck those chicks, you know.
Another time.
Yeah,
in the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Cocaine, well, it'll make you give your email address to a dolphin, dude. It just fucking, you'll fucking you'll be like, yeah, let's holler at each other. We're going to fucking, and he's like, you're like, all right, dude, you bring your boys, I'll bring my boys. Email me. You're like, what is even? In the morning, you're like, who the fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Stay away from me. God,
dude.
That would be scary. How bad was it like when addiction hit you guys' band and stuff? Was that pretty crazy?
Yeah, dude, when
you hear stories about it, you see like, in the documentaries and stuff, you see, and you read about different stories of people going through it. And I know you've gone through it.
Yeah.
But like, how was that one of the things that had the biggest effect on a band?
Yeah, like when you're looking around and you're seeing the guys in your band, everybody's this close from not waking up again. That kind of shit. And you've reached a level of like doing crazy shit, like when you're shooting fucking Jack Daniels in your arm because you ran out of heroin, when you could just drink the fucking Jack and be like, oh, and just fucking drink. We're out of heroin, but maybe if we shoot it, it'll be fucking better. It's just alcohol. Like when you're doing dumb shit like that, we're like, I think someone's going to die here soon. Like we should all, and we did it as a band. We were like, we'd take handfuls of fucking halcyons, they were called, and then we'd fucking go out for the night. But these are all fucking like downers and sleeping pills. So like, who does that? We're doing such dumb, dangerous shit that everybody was like, all right, that's it. We're all going to do this together. And we just, it was like 89. We all went to fucking rehab.
Together?
Different rehabs, but yeah.
Where'd you go? Which one?
I went to this place called Cottonwood.
Oh,
in Tucson.
In Tucson?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Tucson is fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out Tucson, dude. I used to live in Tucson.
Yeah, Tucson.
Dude. Tucson is
out in the middle of nowhere, dude.
Crazy. That's where I did my first Coke with those guys with the oranges, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, yeah. Tucson is the first place I saw a school bus. Somebody had cut the top off of it and was fucking driving it, dude.
That's Tucson.
Bear down, dude, in the fucking desert, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's people. You'll do some Coke and just eat somebody's ass through a dream catcher out there, dude. Fucking intense out there, dude. A lot of Zodiac killers and missing people out there, dude. It is.
Dude.
Oh, you're praying to see the next streetlight out there because sometimes it's like far distance between the streetlights out there.
Yes.
Was that scary the first time you went, or what was that like? Or were you like, I got to be here?
Yeah. No, I wanted, I'm sure it's very different to someone who doesn't want to be there. Everybody wanted to.
You're like, the only way we can do it is to actually go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To actually go somewhere. And if we all do it together, our chances of fucking survival are going to be a lot better. Yeah. Sometimes you just need a bro, to be doing it with you.
Oh,
just
yeah.
to fucking, you know what I mean? So all of us did it together and we were like, oh, fuck, we can pull this. We can do anything.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And was it fancy? Was it a fancier one kind of?
No, it's just a regular kind of rehab.
It's one kind of cool thing about rehab. You can go to them and it's just kind of like a mix of all types of people.
Fucking wild, right?
Oh, they're totally wild. I went to just
you're hearing other people's stories going like, maybe I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
You're talking yourself into fucking like bail and rehab.
yeah.
Fuck. These people are fucked up. Let me out of here.
You're like, I could be mayor in a month in this fucking community. These people are fucked.
Fuck, we haven't even got to family day yet.
yeah.
This is nuts.
Yeah, having a bro in it is the biggest thing, man. I got a couple buddies in Nashville and here too. It's like having some boys in, and it's like just so you can check in with each other. You keep rocking for each other, and being sober is nice. It's nice, but it's hard.
Yeah, man, it is really nice, man. Everything just is so much fucking easier and so much. I don't know, just less drama, dude.
Yeah,
less drama.
Yeah, and you can just wake up and be like, okay, I can do this today.
Yeah.
You're not having to sleep in, hide, pray for Gatorade or whatever.
Pray for Gatorade.
God, dude, that was all that kind of shit was the worst.
Oh, my God.
Was there ever a show where you guys just couldn't even go on because you were too fucked up or no?
No, never.
That's unbelievable to me.
Yeah, that is pretty wild because we'd get pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
before the show, but not fucked up enough to where you couldn't, fucking bring it, because if you, I don't know.
Well, y'all's songs, that's one thing I was thinking about was you guys' music was high energy. So it was like some groups, there's different, but you guys were, every one, it almost starts out with the riff, even some of the ballads. So you're like,
Yeah.
God, you had to be able to show up for it.
Yeah, you can't, and yeah, especially like drumming, dude. That shit's so fucking physical. If you are feeling, or if you're fucked up, and drums are just doesn't work.
Really?
It just doesn't work. You're the fucking heartbeat of the machine.
Yeah.
And if you are fucked up, this whole program's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's so you have to keep it together enough. There's times where you have, had a little too much, and you're thinking, oh man, I'm fucking smoking right now. I'm crushing the shit. And you fucking watch a videotape back and you're like, what the fuck was that, dude? Okay, now you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But you're thinking you're just murdering. Yeah. That's happened a few times. And then you go, okay, that doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the dirt, there's a lot of stuff where you guys are just partying so hard. Obviously they do that for cameras, or for films and to make it look cool.
Yeah.
But did you feel cool about the dirt?
Dude, I was so pumped because it's so raw and so fucking real. And I can't believe they smashed everything into an hour and a half. That's a lot.
Yeah, they should have made it 10 episodes. I felt like.
It could have been a fucking mini series, but to get that amount of stuff in there.
Yeah, that's hard to do, to put everything into 90 minutes. Is it hard for you to even remember some of what went on?
You know what? Yes. And that movie was about the book, and the Dirt book.
They said it was pretty true to form, a lot of it, I think.
Yes, it's identical, but to answer your question, I didn't, thank God the other guys remembered shit because, and vice versa. We all kind of reminded each other of things because shit's fuzzy for me about this or that time, or, depending on what people were going through at the time, people remember or don't quite remember.
Yeah.
So it was really that process of writing the book individually. Everybody kind of did their interviews, and later you find out, oh fuck, that's right. That's a cool feeling.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
it's almost like a time capsule kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's neat to have somebody else there to help you remember too.
Yes.
That's really a cool gift of it, because it's so hard to sometimes just,
there's so much that has happened. It would be almost impossible, especially for us fucking retards, to remember all of it.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Come on.
Unbelievable, yeah. And a lot of it, a touring life is you just kind of get ready enough to walk on a stage the next month,
Yeah.
It's not a ton to it, really. It's like you go somewhere, maybe you go out to eat if you're there for 2 days.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, or you go see one thing if you're in the town the next day. Like if you're in Cleveland, you go to the Rock Hall of Fame, or you go do something. But otherwise, it's just you're just getting yourself acclimated, just whatever you have to do to get yourself ready to get on stage.
Yeah, and then you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird, dude. I tell people all the time, I go, I've been around the world a fucking 100 times and I've seen nothing.
That's crazy.
Literally.
Like a meteor, really. It hasn't landed, yeah.
Every fucking arena, stadium, bus, hotel room, that's pretty much it.
Frankfurt, what, Rotterdam, what, you're like,
it's an
Oslo.
arena with a building with a lot of seats in it and a lot of people, and repeat that a bunch of places, and you're like, I really haven't seen much.
When you started to get more free time
about it,
I've
seen nothing, honestly.
Oh, sometimes one of my dreams is to get married and have a wife and get a camper and just kind of go around and see, even places where I've been, you know. Here's the thing: there's no way you can't sound like the dumbest fucking person to your wife because you're like, but you were here. You're like, yeah, I was. Yeah. What?
You were here already.
Yeah.
No, but that's cool. Like, I'll do that. Like on the tour bus on a day off, I refuse to fucking go to a hotel. I'm like, we're taking the bus and we're going to a lake.
Yeah.
And we're fucking you get the fucking barbecues out. Like, we're gonna have something different. We're gonna break the repetition here.
Yeah.
And go see something.
And live, be human.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. You kind of give once you become busy enough, you become the business, you know?
Yeah.
And a part of being you almost get so little time to be yourself. Does that make any sense, man?
Wow, you just nailed it. Yeah. Man, you just fucking nailed it.
Sometimes I even miss myself, which is fucking really weird.
That's a good thing, man. I mean,
well, it's good to be success. No, it's good to have the opportunities, and you know, it's a blessing for sure.
It's cool that you're connected enough to realize that you miss yourself, miss yourself. You're like, fuck, man.
It's just, it's all interesting. The most interesting thing is just to be able to have the experience of what it's like to have some popularity or to be in certain spaces. It's just to even be a fly, because you're a fly on the wall, but you're you, and you're like, oh, this is just interesting to be here.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it hard? Because I know you got a couple of children. You have two.
I got two boys.
Two boys. And was it hard to decide to start a family when your life was like so? When you have such a light, like, was it hard? Like,
no, I always wanted one, man. I've always been that kind of like, you know, fucking sucker for romance, having a family, you know, like that whole kind of milk and cookies thing.
Yeah.
I've always liked, you know. So it was something that I definitely wanted, you know.
Did it just kind of become a certain age? You're like, I kind of have to do it now. Did the clock ever start to kind of tick for you a little? Did you ever feel like?
I don't know. I think maybe. I think it was just, you know, right place, right time, right. You know, there's a lot of things have to be right for that to happen. But just happy it happened, man. Because
that's a good point too.
I got some fucking amazing boys who are just a dream, man.
What's something neat about each one of your kids that you really admire?
Something neat about them?
Or something that you admire about each one of them?
They have some incredible resilience. You know, they're brought up in, you know, it's, you know, a lot of not normal situations for them. And they've done really fucking well with just navigating, you know, like, so they're great.
How are they different than each other? I think I met one of them.
Dylan is the youngest on the right. I've called him Little Buddha since he was born.
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
He's just like the reverse of his brother, who's more like me, Brandon.
Yeah, you can tell, yeah.
Yeah, the dude flipping the camera off. That guy.
Dude, I'll be sponsoring him in a couple years.
He's more hyper and kind of crazy like me. So they're completely opposite, which is great because I got one of each.
Yeah, you got a yin and yang going.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is it really cool being a dad? Like, what was something about it that really surprised you think, over time, since you've had the experience?
I don't think there's a better feeling in the world. As a matter of fact, I know there isn't. Of having your kids musically, okay? Just imagine, you know, a musician like myself, and all of a sudden I'm in the studio working on a song with my son. And that's going down. And my other son, who loves music as well, everybody's in the mix. And I'm like, I'm going to start fucking crying right now because this is the coolest shit fucking ever.
Oh, it's cool.
Ever. Like, dude, I can't, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, when your kids grow up, they're just, some are nothing like their parents and others are. But to have them both just like really gravitate towards music and and acting Brandon's been doing is just, there's nothing better. You know what I mean?
I bet, especially if that's, because that's like almost all the things you love right there in one space, music and your two sons.
Yes.
So to have that mixed together, that would be super cool.
It's insane, man. And then, you know, and we're sitting there and, yeah, it's incredible.
Well, yeah, I mean, and you sang on some songs, but you weren't the lead singer, huh?
With
Vince is the lead singer. You guys, band.
Vince sings.
But some songs you sang on.
Yeah, I sing. I mean, I typically sing. I play guitar, piano, drums, kind of produce, you know.
How much pressure do you realize over time? How much extra pressure is on a lead singer?
A lot. It's not easy, man. It's not easy.
Because they have to do almost extra work a lot of times, it feels like, too. Like
taking care of the shit, you know. And if you're doing it every night, you gotta, you know, it's a muscle, you know.
Yeah.
You got to take care of it.
Yeah, what else in that? I'm trying to think of the what about the part in The Dirt where Ozzy snorts that piss? Is that true, or they just made that up?
Full on true.
Fuck yeah.
I know people ask that all the time. They're like, dude, really? I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely. You can't make that shit up.
Yeah, to rip a line of fucking piss. There's my buddy Tony Cavallero that played him, dude.
Dude, he was so high.
Yeah. Oh, Ozzy was?
So all of us right here, we had just been on a overnight bus ride, and Ozzy rode with us. So we're doing rails the whole way. No one slept. Everyone just drink. So we're at the hotel, and no one wanted to go to their room. Everyone wanted to still keep partying. So we go, let's go to the fucking pool. We go to the pool, and at that time, it was just kind of a thing. Everybody was into like out Rockstar and out grossing somebody out, like out partying.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, dude. So Ozzy starts, Ozzy's wasted. He sees there's a little trail of ants going all the way to this kid's popsicle that he left on the ground, right?
Yeah.
And Ozzy looks down and fucking just snorts the line of ants going to the popsicle. And Nikki's like, okay, well, fuck that. So Nikki pulls his dick out at the pool. This is a hotel. This is like the four seasons, I think, in Dallas. Some fucked up and just people, kids, everything.
Yeah.
Nikki goes, oh, fuck that. Watch this. Nikki goes to pee on the ground, and Nikki's gonna lick up his own piss to like outdo
Oh yeah,
Ozzy.
you got it. Recycling.
And before Nikki could do it, Ozzy fucking beats him to it and licks up his piss. And we're like, all right, Ozzy, you win. You win, dude.
Nap time.
Yeah. And then, dude,
That's awesome.
then what they don't show in the movie there is Ozzy's tour manager goes, dude, Ozzy's fucking on one. You're responsible for him. Here's his hotel room key. Fuck, I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm like, oh, I got him. Cool, I'll take him to his room. So anyway, after we get kicked out of the pool area for all that bullshit, they don't really go into it in the movie. I'm like, come on, Ozzy, we get kicked out. So take you up to your room. He goes, oh, all right, mate. I put him, we get in the elevator, we're going up, and there's people in the fucking elevator, and he pulls his pants down, and he just starts fucking,
Like he's gonna shit.
he's shitting. I'm like, Ozzy, dude, no, fuck.
Don't shit.
Dude, no. And he's like, ah. We get to the floor. I'm like, come on. I'm just trying to get him to his fucking room.
Yeah.
Close the door and like let him. He just needs to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I take his room key, fucking open it up, like push the door open. I'm like, okay, buddy, see you later. And he goes, come here. I'm like, I'm gonna go. He's like, no, you come here. I go in, and now he's gonna finish. He just starts shitting in the middle of the room.
Oh wow.
He bends down, picks it up, and starts painting the walls with his shit. I'm like, I'm like, I gotta go, dude. And I fucking bailed, and I don't know what happened after that, but they don't show that part in the movie. Just like he had to shit. Dude.
Yeah, but if you got to shit, dude, you got to find other ways to,
Like, bro, just wait till you get to the toilet.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah, but he wanted to like, everybody was just on this like, I gotta out.
Yeah, fucking whatever. I'm an animal.
I'm gonna paint with my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's fucking.
I'm an animal.
Yeah. Everybody's fucking Pablo shit Picasso all of a sudden. That's wicked, dude.
Dude, I gotta piss.
You do?
Yeah.
Go piss real quick. It's tough, man. It's kind of weird because sometimes you don't really pick who you love, I feel like. Like you can have an idea of like, oh, I'm going to be in love with this, or this girl looks this way, or in that's I'm attracted. But then sometimes it's like, you'll just kind of just be in love with something. You're like, oh, I'm in love over here,
Yeah.
Does that make any sense, you think?
The first thing that comes to mind is like best friend shit. Like, I think that has to happen before the love. For me, it's like, I don't know.
Well, I think especially you learn that as you grow, as we get older. Sometimes some of that stuff we learn as we grow too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd make choices before sometimes in my life. You'd be like, oh, this and this, but you have to have a best friend that you're like, all right, every now and then you're like, all right, I'll fuck my best friend, But if it's just a best friend, then after a while you're like, oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I just got to fucking, I got to get rid of this best friend so I can fuck a little. I think so. It's like, you got to kind of find that middle ground, I think, because you've been married a few times in your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what have you and now you're married now to a comedian.
Yep.
Brittany Ferlin, that's your wife.
Yes. Yeah.
And she's always charming. She made this necklace for me too, speaking of charms.
Yeah.
And this is a little Marlboro. It's cool, man. It feels good.
Yeah, she's fucking rad.
She's funny.
Yeah, she's, dude, like my face hurts, we're just, and that's the best friend shit I'm talking about. Like, we've laughed all the fucking time, because we're both silly.
Yeah.
And we don't take everything so fucking seriously. And like, I don't know, we just have fucking fun, and that's a beautiful thing.
Is what's the longest relationship that you've been in?
Right now, I think it might be me and Brittany, because we're just clocking in at over 7 years.
Jesus,
together.
really?
Yeah, and the longest time I was ever married was for 7 years. So we're past that now, which is wild, man. I'm like, okay, this is definitely.
It's a real thing.
The third time's the charm. Here comes that silly line.
And how many times have you been married?
Fuck. Technically technically 3, but 4 times. The first one got annulled, so that doesn't count.
And what does annulled mean? What, people just disagree, or the ref says no, or whatever?
I guess kind of like the ref says no. We just weren't married long enough.
Oh.
It was like literally, I think maybe a couple weeks after getting married, it was like, this ain't working.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. And they should have a thing where a month later your friends get to send a ballot, kind of, and it's like, something like that.
So your friends can annul it too? Like, no, she ain't cool, man.
Or
She gotta go.
Something.
She just took my best friend.
Yeah.
I mean,
there should
because
be
your friends go. A lot of them go.
They're good. Yeah, they disappear.
Yeah, they just disappear
Once they get married.
Yeah, well,
And if you get married to somebody they don't like.
Yeah, and that. Yeah.
Wow.
You know how that works. Have you ever been married?
No, I never been married. I want to get married though.
Do you?
I think my career started kind of blooming late in life, kind of, or like later, and so it's been like
no time for that right now. Yeah.
Just been hard. And it's tough to even tell girls. It's like, right now, like, or if there's something that starts to build and then I'm out of town and then I come back in town, I'm like, now where were we? And then you meet, and then you start to feel bad that people are like holding out hopes and you're the one who's kind of like, you don't want to keep somebody's hopes up.
Fucking. It's like, fuck. I had too much.
I know, and then you just feel like I don't want to keep, like, you'll get kind of a little bit attached. You're like, yeah, this is going good, but then you're out of town. It's like, oh, well, I know I'm going to be out of town pretty much a lot for the next year. So I just have to tell you right now that this is just how things are. And if we don't both work pretty hard at this, then it's going to be tough.
Yeah, dude.
It's
the
going to be
reality.
tough. And love, I think there's love, like, it's kind of a hands-on fucking thing, you know?
Yeah, it's work. I mean, you have to nurture and
It's a bonsai.
it's like it's funny. Our therapist says that all the time. Like, you know, all that work that you put on those trees, it's that same kind of work goes into your partner.
Yeah, because it's funny. Even when you and Brittany came in today, it seems like, and I've seen you guys at the comedy clubs and stuff together. It really does seem like you guys enjoy being around each other. You know?
Yeah,
It seems funny. You guys are like, fucking like, kind of goofy, and she has a lot of energy, and it's kind of nice probably then too to like, because you've had so much energy in your life, where it's like, you don't have to always be the voltage. You know?
well perceived, dude.
It's nice.
And she go crazy, baby. Go crazy.
Yeah, you're like, this is the part of me that's just, it's still there, but it's just fucking, it's had a lot of damage. So
You can entertain me, sure.
yeah, I had to outsource some of them.
No.
Like I found a part of me that I really like in someone else, and that's really cool. You know, that's more of a neat way to say it.
Yeah, it is cool, man. It is beautiful.
That's awesome, dude.
I think I finally got it right, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Actually, I know I got it right.
Yeah, cool.
Good. It's good. It
That's cool, man.
feels nice to say that.
Did you ever get to meet Michael Landon before or no?
No.
I
Little House
loved
on the
him.
Prairie guy?
Yeah,
No.
he got all the ladies, bro. I heard.
Yeah, he had a sick ass, or did have a sick ass house in Malibu, like back in the cut
Yeah.
Malibu, like I don't know what you call that area, some gated.
What about Michael Jackson? Do you ever get to meet him?
I did
Really?
one time, dude,
Wow.
at the MTV Awards. I was presenting.
What was it? 2007? No, was it 7 or was it earlier than that? You've been to a bunch of them.
Yeah. Man, the date's fuzzy, but
All
dude,
good.
yeah, I met him once, man, and I was so bugged out. Like,
the date's fuzzy. That should be the the title of your autobiography.
what?
The date's fuzzy.
The date's fuzzy.
Because it kind of pertains to just a timeline and dating and everything, you know?
Yeah, and
But anyway, what am I fucking scripting your life? I'm not writing that shit.
and the fact that I'm geographically challenged, I still don't know where the fuck, like I was trying to tell somebody, like, where were you this week? And I was like, I was in Minot, like South Dakota, North Dakota. Fuck, I don't know. Like, like I just, I'll break down in tears at the airport sometimes just because I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. Because like if I travel alone, especially,
Oh, yeah.
because I'm used to
Having
a
help.
fucking tour manager. Okay, we go here, we go there, we go. And man, dude, I can't tell you. There's several times where I've been traveling alone where I'll just stop and grown man just start crying.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. Fuck. Fuck. Where's the smoking lounge?
Well, it is true. I mean, part of having that much people around you and support and stuff, you turn into a little bit of a child that does an activity.
Dude.
That is it.
Absolutely.
You're like,
Absolutely.
get this fucking child to the stage, have him do his activity,
Do his activity.
and then he's going to ask, where's dinner?
Dude.
Where do I sleep?
I just learned how to send a fucking FedEx package a few years ago. I didn't know how to do it. I look, what do you do? Does FedEx? Where is FedEx? Do I take it there? Do they come get, like, how does it work?
Yeah, do they know you want to send something? Like, how does this all fill in?
Dude,
That's
and like
great.
just because everybody does everything for you for
Yes.
so long and through all those like kind of fuck.
And some of it, that's the way that some of that gets set up. It's not you necessarily outsourcing your life.
Yeah.
It's that those things get put in place around you so you don't have to worry about that
Yes.
or worry about anything, because part of the business is you are the business. And so you have to be the business.
Yes.
You don't have to be the mailroom of the business, and that starts to fall on somebody else's shoulders.
Yeah.
It's not like you saying, "Oh, I'm not going to send my own mail."
Yeah, no.
It's just that's the way things work out.
Yeah. Isn't that bizarre? And the whole time you don't learn anything. You're just like, I'm relearning things that I should have learned a long time ago.
Oh,
whoa, dude.
Oh, I'm a late bloomer, dude. I'm learning shit I should have learned at 5 or 6 years old. How to do proper handshakes. I remember, dude, I was such a late learner on so many things. I'm like, dear God.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. It was just fucking nightmare. Well, have you and your wife taken a lot of trips?
We have. She doesn't like to go on a lot of trips. Mm-hmm. But we have taken a lot. And actually,
is there a place you guys like to go?
She's terrified of fucking going anywhere. She fucking had, like, dude, I've scheduled or booked like just the most beautiful fucking spots, like winter fucking cabins on a lake, like, you know, and had to cancel them because there's no hospital within a couple hours.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of shit, or like remote Bora Bora, or like just beautiful places we've gone to, but some had to cancel, but trying to get her to go anywhere is really difficult. But, you know, but we have.
Well, and it's nice also if you're having a good time just to be at home too.
We're building a house right now and been working on it for 3 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've built a place that doesn't require vacations. Like, I'm making my house so fucking rad that I don't really need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And for her too, she's gonna never have to go anywhere because she's gonna be like, oh, this is fucking rad. Like, this is sickest shit ever.
Yeah, where's the
I'm
front
on
desk?
vacation.
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
Yeah, so
that's a neat idea.
Hopefully I've fixed that problem for her, but because she doesn't dig traveling at all.
Wow, it's kind of nice. It probably saves you some loot too.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe.
Do you guys keep animals at the house? Have you been an animal guy?
Yeah, dude. I've been a dog guy for a long time. We got two wieners.
Mm-hmm. How big is a wiener dog?
They're like little. A wiener about this little.
All right.
Is that the camera? About this little. About that thick.
And if you had to compare it to your actual wiener, who wins, you think?
To an actual wiener?
To your actual wiener. You're the guy with the wiener. The rest of us are just kind of milling around in the area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of us are kind of fucking loitering, dude. You're the fucking fire truck, you know? We're the guy running with the pail of water. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, damn, now this shit is getting a little. That shit's beautiful, but that's getting a little crazy, dude.
That's Teeny the Weenie.
And where was this at, dude? Was this at a P.F. Chang's, dude? Where is this?
That's at my old house in Calabasas.
Oh, that is pretty cute, actually.
Yeah, we must have just got her.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
She's a little bit bigger now. I think you saw her earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Some of this looks...
She's teeny, dude.
Very illegal, but also cute.
Yeah. So fucking cute.
Yeah, little dogs is nice. Did you ever own a parrot? Any other animals?
We've had a couple birds. Haven't had great luck with birds.
Yeah.
But
dude, one time I went to Vietnam, right? And so you go there, I was a student, and you get dropped off, and the taxis, whenever you show up there, the first place they take you, you could say anything. I want to go to this, I want to go to a museum, I want to go to the...
Where was this?
In Vietnam.
Oh, you've been there?
Yeah, so you go and you said the first thing, I was a student, and we were like, we want to go to this museum, whatever, this like something. But no matter where you say, they take you to... hookers or whatever. You can say anywhere. When you go to McDonald's, they take you to fucking McPussies, right?
We got it.
Yeah. So we fucking get out at this museum. It's one story and it's a pet shop. It's not even, we're like, what the fuck is it? And everybody speaks Vietnamese, so you don't know what's going on. I walk inside, a couple birds, I don't know, it was cats or whatever. It was like kind of vague. And then these ladies come out of the back and topless, right? So we're like, oh, what the fuck? Look at Pet
A
Shop.
topless pet shop.
Yeah, dude. Like, damn, dude. Yeah, that Bichon ate that lady's bra, you know?
Jesus.
So next thing you know, we're in the back and they're trying to jerk everybody off and just get seed out of everybody. And
Jesus.
I got super nervous because they had us all in the same room. And I was like,
What?
I don't even speak the language. I'm like looking at, they have a picture menu. I'm like kind of looking at that and trying to negotiate rates or whatever. Like,
no.
oh yeah, dude. I will get 30% off some fucking tits if I can, right? So I'm like trying to see what the different options are. Anyway, I get really freaked out because one of my buddies starts getting a blowjob. It's just all right. It's just right there and it's crazy. You can hear the animals.
Oh, dude.
And it's just really crazy. And one of the parrots kept saying like pervy shit, you know, like fuck me or some, you know, or like come.
Oh, no.
Come, Papa.
Oh, my
And
God.
so it was just like, what the fuck is it, man? But yeah, I've never really been a pet owner, I guess. That's kind of, that's the closest thing I've really been a part of. Except I slept in bed with a girl one time with a Great Dane.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and she made it sleep right between us. And I was like, this feels kind of gay, dude. He was big, dude, and black.
Yeah,
too.
they're fucking people size.
Dude, he was big. Like, he definitely played JUCO ball somewhere. Like, this thing was fucking huge, you know?
They take horse-sized shits. Like,
Yeah,
they're
I'm not
giant.
dealing with that, dude.
Giant.
Yeah.
No, dude, that ain't cool.
What was the first pet you ever had?
First pet was a monkey. My dad brought a monkey from Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the first pet.
And was it in a box, or how'd y'all keep it?
It was outside in a my dad, he built the cage. He fucking just built everything. He built a cage, and that's where he lived, or that's where he'd sleep at night. But he basically had little diapers on and would just fucking rip it around the house all day.
And he party.
Oh, dude,
Wow.
party.
Maybe that's where you learned some of it.
The fuck.
Like, this thing can fucking rock.
Yeah, so fun, man.
And how did it pass away?
It had a heat lamp outside, and we had it got really, really cold, and we had a power outage, and the fucking heat lamp went off, and he in the morning he was dead.
Oh.
I think we had like he froze to death. Like, I don't know how he died, but we had like really shitty cold, super cold weather. I think it actually even maybe snowed
What town was it in?
in Covina.
Oh, out
California.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where I grew up.
Wow. Damn, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
You think dude, 99 out of 100
think.
times you'd think a monkey would survive a night in Covina.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like extreme here at all. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my apartment is on the street where, who was the guy from Jane's Addiction? The guy who wears the kind of the makeup, handsome guy.
Dave Navarro?
Yeah, where his mom got murdered on the same street.
Oh, shit.
It was kind of crazy.
Oh, whoa. That's where you lived at?
I lived just down the street from there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, cool.
Dude, who else? One time I went to Perry Farrell's house for a 1-year-old's birthday. Somebody fucking invited.
Really?
Yeah. And it was just there. And I'm just walking around, and then there he shows up. It was just, sometimes nice houses, they'll let friends have their birthday party, kids' birthdays there.
Uh-huh.
I fucking relapsed at a 1-year-old's birthday party, dude.
Oh, my God. A 1-year-old.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
Yeah, bro. Hey, look, man.
How does that even happen?
God is good, dude. I don't know how it happens, but we just keep it moving, and it was what it was, man.
Whoa.
I didn't expect to. That's why I went. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to a place I can't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have a couple wines or whatever, and then it's just
Here we
on.
go. Oh, shit.
It was just bad.
At a 1-year-old birthday party. Dude.
What did you ever get to meet Marilyn Manson?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
That was my first concert.
He's a fucking great guy.
Yeah, I hear really interesting things about him. Kat Von D is close with him, and she speaks a lot about him.
Yeah.
Or she mentions him a lot,
Yeah. He's funny, man.
Was there that's you and him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. He has a good sense of humor.
Oh yeah, dude. He's definitely he's a fucking tweaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually
BYO blinds, huh?
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
wild.
Oh.
He turned me on to some fucking this crazy. We drank a fucking shitload of this absinthe in Europe. That was his thing's absinthe, and like showed me like, I don't know, it just I'd seen this shit called Green Fairy or whatever. It's green, but he had some other. I started hallucinating on the shit. If you drink enough of it, you start to slightly hallucinate, and it was purple colored, and
it's an alcohol as well?
yeah, it's full on alcohol, strong as fuck. Yeah. And you drink the shit on fire, like you light the sugar cubes and the sugar melts into the absinthe.
Oh, shit.
It's a whole like a ritual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ritualistic. I like that.
Yeah, it's dark.
I could see him getting into some ritualistic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely, Does
Yeah.
absinthe really make you hallucinate? Absinthe, a liqueur, is a combination of spirits and herbs, mainly fennel, anise, and a type of wormwood called Artemisia absinthium. That's what it's named after. Van Gogh and Picasso were big fans of absinthe back in the day, along with other artists. Some believe that absinthe-induced hallucinations partly inspired some of their greatest works. Wow.
Right?
Do you look at bands nowadays? Because you guys fucking rocked. You guys were almost like the industrial era. It's back when you actually had to actually make the fucking sounds, you know? Like now it's like you don't have to make the sounds anymore. The sounds are all programmed or whatever. You guys had to actually fucking go out there and make them, you know?
Make them, record them. Yeah.
Do you look at band? I mean, you look at NSYNC or like Rascal Flatts. You're like, what the fuck is even going on here? Not them specifically, but do you ever look at modern band? You're like, this is.
Yeah, I hear it all the time.
Are you disappointed in how music has evolved, or is just this is what it is, and it's like you're fortunate the time you got to be in? Do you ever get jealous of the time that people have? Like, you know, not that you're still not making a lot of music and that.
Yeah.
But it's like you guys are still the ones. Let's go out there and fucking, you know.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I guess the good thing is I'm such a fan of so many styles of music that I enjoy all of it. So whether you make it raw and live off the floor, or make beats, you know, or play, you know, record in the box in the computer and edit, and I've done it all different ways. So I just like good music. I don't really care how it was made. So yeah, it doesn't bug me, you know, like I don't go like, that shit today sucks.
Yeah.
Because there's some really great stuff and there's some shitty stuff.
Yeah.
But I do like so many different styles. So I'm kind of all over the place and probably not a good guy to ask that question to, because I don't know.
Are there things that you miss about the rise of things, like how when things were starting? Because sometimes you don't realize when things are popping, like in the beginning, that's the moment, you know?
You know what I miss more than anything, dude? I miss the fucking mystery, man. I miss the, you know, there's people that I absolutely just think the fucking world of, and it's guys like who are like I think they're chameleons because they're always changing. Like guys like Prince never did fucking interviews. You always wonder like, what's that guy do? The mystique. I miss that.
Yeah.
Now we're just like, we know everything about fucking everybody's lives, whether you want to or not. And there's just there's no fucking mystery, man. And that's a big part, I think, of any art is the mystery of it. You know, like, what does that motherfucker eat in the morning? Or like, what? You know, just like what? All the question marks are gone, and you don't see that in new music. There's no, you know, I'm not sitting here going like, fuck, I gotta get down to Tower Records and wait fucking, you know, overnight for this record to drop. That just
God. Oh, that was so true. It was like, well, even looking back on those magazines and stuff, like that's how we knew little pieces of shit.
That's how you
It
get-
was like Sebastian Bach's head was fucking bleeding. He had no idea
Yeah,
why. He didn't
what
know where the picture was. And the fucking, they told you too blurry. But
Yeah.
you're like, fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
and it's a still picture. It's not a video
Oh, no.
documentary on the whole
You're
thing.
like, fuck, dude, we got to see him when he comes here. You
Yeah.
know, or like, what is going on?
and
Or
then you
would-
start making shit up in your head.
Yes.
Like, and that's where
That's where creation came from. That's where creativity came from.
yes, you came up with how it may have happened.
Dude, in waiting outside to get like tickets to something, dude, whether like it was to go see the Crew, whether it was to go see Guns N' Roses,
Yep.
Dio, Lock Up the Wolves, like whether it was to go see fucking
Yeah.
311, like you'd have to wait out all night, right? And thankfully, some kid would bring like his 11-year-old brother and people would get him fucked up for the first time in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You'd just be watching this fucking like little fat kid fucking like take off his shirt and fucking eat bugs and shit.
Oh my God.
And
dude.
that would get you from 2 to 4, and then somebody would go to the donut place, and then it would be 6, and
You
they'd
hold the
open at
line.
9. Yes, hold the line, dude. And there was still only 5 people out there, and it'd have been fine if you came at 9 a.m. But nah, motherfucker, we waited all night for tickets. That was something to be said. It was like a badge of honor.
Yes.
And you didn't know what happened. Like even when I saw Manson and Twiggy Ramirez, I think one of them, he cut the other guy's stomach or open with a bottle. The ambulances came, fucking took the guy out of there.
What just happened?
Dude, yeah, I remember being in the bathroom. I was like 14 years old. Some guy goes, "How old are these kids in here?" And somebody goes, "I don't know. They look like they're about 14." And somebody's like, "Somebody's going to touch them tonight." Somebody said that. And we'd never even heard that before. Like, what is going on? But they took the whoever he cut with the bot, and we had no idea what happened.
That's
Just your imagination, like where the fuck is he? You know?
yes, dude. I missed that.
Yeah,
I missed that, man.
I missed it as a possibility, kind of.
And the other thing along with the mystery is I wish there was less, because there's so much. Dude, I'm a fucking musician. I'm in this business, and if I can't keep up, how the fuck is just a fan who's not a musician or just like a fan of music keep up? If I can't,
Yeah.
dude, there's so much fucking music. Fucking dude, there is so much fucking music. It is insane. Your neck would snap off. And it's just like, how do, and I feel bad for like, for young people. I'm like, how do they find music?
Yeah.
Just like, fuck. It's too much, dude. There's no place to I mean, I guess that must maybe it's the opposite. Maybe there's the thrill of that hunt of trying to find something
That's a good
in the
point.
barrage that you're like, dude, I found this out there.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's reverse, and I shouldn't feel bad for people, but there's too much, dude.
It's too much.
Too much.
Did you was there a band that you loved that fell off, or that had a singer pass away? Was there anything? Was something in your time that was a group that you really missed?
Oh fuck, man, a few. Fuck, Nirvana.
Oh yeah. Did you guys know them or not?
But didn't know them as Nirvana.
Just knew the music.
Just through the music, yeah. And later, become friends with Dave Grohl and stuff like that.
Oh
but,
yeah, I just read his book recently.
But yeah, and
cool.
And fucking Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's been so many. They were a real big influence on me. Fuck.
Soundgarden.
Fucking Alice in
dude.
Chains. Dude, there's been so many great.
Fucking man in the box. Dude, that was good. Yeah, bro, when those things came on, when that shit happened, there was something about it being real, and it was just like there was this party that started to fucking purr, dude.
AC/DC, Bon Scott. There's another fucking great one. Like, dude, nobody sounds like that guy. So yes, there's been a lot.
Back in black.
I've seen, yeah. Fuck yeah.
God, dude. Bro, this dude in our neighborhood, this dude Eddie, he got a 5.0 fucking Mustang, right? And I remember he put two of the most busted chicks who were also the best looking girls in our neighborhood in it.
Yeah.
And he made them sit on the back, right? Like open, he'd sit on the back trunk, but with their legs inside, right? And he would kind of just drive around town like it was a parade, you know?
No way.
Yeah, just because somebody finally had a car and somebody finally had two chicks in it, right?
I gotta
it was
show
like people in our
everybody this shit.
neighborhood were like, fuck yeah,
Yeah, bro.
we've all got a chance, dude, right? Yeah, bro. And he bought them both daiquiris one time, these girls. Oh, God bless them. And he came over and he was just kind of fucking chilling in the street. And then he played Back in Black and he fucking floored it and both of them fucking tumbled right out of the fucking back, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And I think he left town. He was so ashamed. Just like the fucking amount of shame that people would have for shit.
Oh.
But God, that was fucking awesome, dude.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, when the closest you could get to rock and roll is just some kid in the street was just throwing a fucking rock against a stop sign and hearing that fucking ping, you know?
Yes.
My
Fucking
God.
the car the doors are rattling because the kids got fucking like 318s in the trunk and just
Some Rockford 5 skates or whatever, and that bitch is just, the hubcaps are just fucking falling. The lights are breaking.
Parts
on
are
the
falling
back.
off.
Yeah. It's a brand new car. He gets 2 blocks. He gets pulled over for fucking not having everything.
Oh, man.
It was quite a time, man. It was the best time.
Yeah, dude. You know what? That statement right there. That's one of the fucking coolest things ever. When people watch The Dirt, that's one of the biggest things I hear from people. They're like, from the younger kids, they're like, man, is that what it was fucking like? Like, just all this shit's real, right? I'm like, yes. I'm like, they'll never know. They'll never, and that's what they say. They're like, we can't even imagine that. Like, you can't do any of that stuff anymore. You're like, you guys just fucking, that part. It's a nice thing to hear, but it also bums me out because that was at a time where anything fucking goes, dude.
Yeah,
anything goes. There's no Instagram or like people with cell phones taking pictures and like ratting you out or anything goes, dude.
and the moment had so much value because it was all you had.
Yes.
You weren't going to be able to relive it later. Like maybe you get a still image, but the fucking moment.
Dude.
Now the moment, sometimes it's just like, even the moment's like, I'm fucking give up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I can't compete with the repetition of me that there is out there. That's what I feel like so many times. Yeah, dude. And even storytellers had more value because you had to tell the story, dude. The best thing was I'd go somewhere, nothing would happen. I'd go to school the next day and everything had happened.
Yes.
And it was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, the moment, bro. Yeah.
It was so cool.
Right? Right?
But
I guess we just got to keep making those moments.
yeah, we got to do our best, you know. And you do it by taking on a new marriage. That's 7 years. That's congratulations, man. That's amazing.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And building a new house.
Yes.
And keep trimming our trees down to keep the shit what we want that's important to us, like our sons and our music, and keeping alive all the fucking stories as much as we can, you know, by sitting and talking with people about them.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tommy. I appreciate it, man. It's nice to get to know you. And thank you for fucking just, making me fucking angry at everybody in my fucking neighborhood, dude. In a fucking awesome way, dude. Dude, I would sing Girls and then jerk off, and I'd be like, I feel like I was on a date, you know? Like, it was just fucking awesome, dude. We heard girls and we're like, we're gonna get girls, dude. And we never got girls, bro. But we fucking sang that shit, dude.
Dude, I fucking love you, man.
God, it was fucking good.
Dude, thank you for having me. And I look forward to our friendship, man. Because,
thanks, man. Yeah, I want to come and see the trees, man.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure.
And I'd love, your wife makes me laugh so much. Her and Brittany Schmidt have a podcast. Bring it up right now. I just want to see it real quick. So, have to have them come on sometime.
Oh, you having them come over here?
Yeah, sometime.
Yeah, dude.
And when we get it, we
That's
need
rad.
some fucking white bitches in here. All right, and I'm talking about Brittany Schmidt. I'm not talking about your wife. This is the worst podcast.
Yeah.
With Brittany Ferlin and Brittany Schmidt. So, Tommy Lee, thank you for everything, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I hope you stay alive for absolutely ever.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Likewise.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone. Oh, but when I reach that ground, I'll share this peace of mind I found. I can feel it in my bones, but it's gonna take